Collectors.
DJ Collectors with Big D.
And the pop.
And the pop. Alright, how's it going, Big D?
Good.
Good. What do you want to look at today?
Star Wars!
Yeah, we got some Star Wars figures for you.
But be quiet because the Jasmine is sleeping.
Yeah, the Jasmine's having a snooze right now, so we thought we'd do a quick review. And Mama's having a snooze too, that's right. So, we're going to do another 3 action figures. We've been sitting on these for a while. Pretty excited about these ones. We have the Luke Skywalker to go with the Darth Vader. And you know, these are just fun to play with because we already like Empire Strikes Back. So we're gonna there's some fun ones. So there's Luke Skywalker there. We got, you can look at him, okay. We got Captain Phasma. I cannot wait to see
gun.
her in the movie.
It's darker.
Because this is a girl character. She's a girl bad guy. It was just really cool. And she's in looks like a chromed out stormtrooper outfit. Well, that's really neat. You want to see Captain Phasma?
Cool.
Alright, and then to round out this set,
Look.
Kylo Ren,
Look.
the big bad guy himself.
Look.
You want to look? Alright, which one do you want to open first?
Luke Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker, of course, because you know who Luke Skywalker is.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He is
Because
a
he
good
got
guy.
the new lightsaber.
Yeah, he's got a big lightsaber. Blue lightsaber. Careful. Yank his whole yank. They got that.
That's good.
Yeah, he's got a nice little holster on the side for his blaster. I think I said, was it a DL-44?
Skywalker.
So this is the best pit outfit. There you go.
I don't want the gun.
Let's leave it in the holster. And then he's got his little, it's like a backpack.
But the shirt was at the bottom here.
Here we have Bespin Luke Skywalker, and yes, I do know that obviously this is not a Force Awakens toy, this is an Empire Strikes Back toy. We already reviewed the Darth Vader, because that was one of the few that was on the shelf from Force Friday when I first went out. We decided to go ahead and get the Luke, just sort of to round out the 2 of them, and to get all the accessories, at least for the opening sets of them. And quite ironic, I never had a Bespin Luke with my collection for the new stuff. The old stuff, unfortunately, my mom gave that away on me when I was young, so I lost all my Star Wars toys. I did buy some new ones when the Power of the Force line came out in the late 90s. I did get a Dagobah Luke, but I stopped collecting at that point before the Bespin Luke came out. So I never had a Bespin Luke of the newer releases, but now I do. But when we take a closer look at him, this is a really neat action figure because he's got, you know, your typical blue lightsaber. Very nice. I think the one that I had as a kid had a yellow one. So now I have a Bespin Luke with a blue lightsaber. Haha! And of course he has a holster with the smuggler blaster. I think it's DL-44. I don't remember. And you can hold that as well. I always liked the Luke that had the blaster and the lightsaber. You know, I thought that was sort of the uniqueness of that character, is he could, you know, survive on both fronts. Whereas in the prequel trilogy, it was always relying, for the most part, on lightsabers for the Jedi, with the exception of a couple shots from Obi-Wan in Revenge of the Sith. But back to the figure. Good detail on him. The holster, I think, really makes it for me. I like unique ways of storing the weapons. We got the lightsaber. We can now have our duel with Darth Vader. And here he is with our new Darth Vader having their duel. So it's very nice to have both these action figures, because Big D has only really seen the original trilogy. I think he has more fun with these 2 than the rest of them, because he's seen them on the screen and he's seen them in action, whereas the rest of the toys so far he's only seen a couple of trailers. So that's Luke Skywalker. Alright, which one do you want to open next? Captain Phasma or Kylo Ren? Captain Phasma?
There's a machine.
Looks like a buzzsaw, doesn't it?
Then he flies on his face.
You like her?
Is she a girl?
It's a girl, yeah. She's in charge.
Is she a good guy?
She's a bad guy. And she's got a unique outfit and a cape. Very neat. I like this one. And then a buzzsaw. Captain Phasma. Okay, so I guess this is the captain that's in charge of the rest of the First Order Imperial forces. From what I understand, it's Finn's commanding officer when he's still a stormtrooper, and it's a woman. That is so cool. A woman action figure. You couldn't even tell by looking at it from the outside. You just think it's another nameless guy stormtrooper, but you know, I guess it just shows that the First Order does not segregate in any way, shape, or form. I had trouble saying that. One thing I do like about this figure, obviously it's the really nice chromed out look of the stormtrooper itself. They even did it on the blaster, and then of course the nice plastic cape. You're not going to rip that very easily or lose it very easily, thankfully, not like the old figures from way back in the 80s. The other thing that I noticed when I was lining them up with my other action figures is Captain Phasma's taller. You see that? Oh, I wonder if that shows very good. But yeah, Captain Phasma is, you know, a couple centimeters taller than the rest of the stormtroopers. So definitely an imposing figure both on and off the screen. I am excited to get this action figure. Certainly am. Alright, and last but certainly not least, Kylo Ren. This is the new bad guy. Sort of like a Darth Vader, but for the new movie. We don't even know what his background is yet, do we? We just know he has a really neat lightsaber.
No, it's a sword saber.
It's a sword saber.
Cool. Got tape.
You do it?
Yep. Instructions. There he is.
There he is, Kylo Ren. You got the light, or sword saber as you call it. That is really neat.
And this one is also Luke Skywalker's dad.
No, this is a different guy than Darth Vader. We don't know what his story is yet. But he wears a dark cloak like Darth Vader, doesn't he?
And here the stuff.
Yeah, he's got, I don't know what that is. Sort of folds.
No, it's wings for flying.
Is it? Alright.
Like birds.
Like birds.
Or just an airplane.
Kylo Ren. Alright, now, who knows anything about this guy right now? I sure don't know anything about this guy right now, other than he's going to be the big bad Force user in the new movie. He's got a really cool looking lightsaber with looks like a cross hilt. He's got a mask on, so you don't know who he is. And even the action figure is really, really, really cool. He stands easier than any of the other action figures, mainly because of his cape. It's a molded plastic cape that sort of wraps around his legs. Much like the Darth Vader from the Power of the Force Series 2. I do have one of those tucked away someplace, whereas the new Darth Vader has this sort of cloth cape. They elected to go with the solid plastic for Kylo Ren. Maybe, I don't know if they did that just to sort of give more of a menacing look for it, because oftentimes when you have a thin character with the cape, it comes up kind of weird. But this is a really neat character. The only thing that I don't like about him, and maybe it's just mine, but we notice that his head pops off just boop, really, really easily. And then this is the cape up on top that just sort of slips over. So I don't know if anybody else has problems with their Kylo Ren, or if I just got a dud out of the package. And I find it ironic that that's the case, because when I was young, my Darth Vader head popped off. I could sort of slot it back in, but it wouldn't stay in without gluing it, and I didn't want to do that because then you couldn't turn it side to side. At least this one here, it does snap on and off. It does look like it's just the ball joint is a little bit loose. But overall, I'm happy we got him. We now have the leader of our First Order forces. I wonder what he has in store for us in the movie. So here is the 3 accessories from the latest set that we've opened. Of the sets that I've opened so far, I think I like this one the least for these little accessories. They're all really nice to have and all, but I have no idea what this thing is. And if I've even put it together properly sometimes. And it goes together, I believe, like this. And I don't know, is that a droid? With a buzzsaw? The individual pieces don't really do much for me. It's like a bear trap. And some crazy legs, but I don't know. And a buzzsaw. So if there was ever a set to skip over, my understanding is that there is another version of the Kylo Ren. There is going to be another Captain Phasma in a Stormtrooper battle pack, and if you don't really want Luke Skywalker to begin with, you're not really missing out on the accessories all that much. But if you're like me and you bought them before you knew about the other stuff, well, I'm sure we can find some use of them here or there. I'm going to try combining them with some of the other accessories once we get a few more to see what kind of concoctions we can come up with. That sounds like fun. So those are our 3 new action figures. Which one do you like the best there, Big D?
C-3PO, R2-D2, and Luke Skywalker.
You like the new Luke Skywalker, do you?
And this guy.
And this guy, Kylo Ren.
And this guy.
And who's this guy? Captain Phasma?
Yeah.
This girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a girl. That's neat.
She's almost like the new girl in the new movie.
Ray?
Yeah.
You think so?
She's almost like no one.
Like no one. Yeah, that's what you call Ray, is no one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I'm gonna stop you, Kylo Ren. There's too many of them. Let's get out of here, R2. Wee, 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 wee.
Wait for me! Because my name is C-3PO. Let's go to the sky. His hand got cut off.
Oh, no. That's the wrong movie. Okay, so let's say goodbye to our friends.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
On the comments.
Right on the comments.
And please just thumbs up.
Thumbs up, that's right. And we'll see you next time on
GJ Collectors. Bye.
Bye.